And you've got Harry Kane's going to play up front. I think that's probably fixed.
Yeah,
I think Saka's going to play on that right-hand side. I can't see how that's going to change. The left is going to be the sort of Gordon or maybe Rashford, but Gordon maybe. That middle position there that's got Bellingham, Foden, Palmer, Morgan Rogers, and there's 4 for 1 really, unless you're squeezing someone in somewhere else and you sort of shoehorning someone in. Where are you going there between those 4? Because you've got 4 players there that are unbelievable players, aren't they?
You know what? People say it's a good decision to have a load of choices. I ain't sure it is.
No.
Because I think there's going to be the team are going away for 6 weeks. This ain't like a 4 weeks. It's an extra 2 weeks, plus the 2 you probably before training. There's players there that if they're not playing, they're not going to be happy.
No,
they're not just your run-of-the-mill, I'm going to be grateful. When we went to 98, there was a few of us, not happy before you jump in to be sub, but we knew the score. You knew the players that were playing. So, we were
an acceptance.
We were clever, yeah. We was accepting. You don't sit there and go, I'm not. We were like Ollie Watkins. He's not sitting there at England and going, oh, why am I not playing? Because Harry Kane's playing. So you know the game. I just think that position's so hard. It's so hard, and England have got the respect of everybody's going to sit 10 behind the ball. So there ain't going to be a lot of space for that number 10. Teams play 10 behind the ball, and you're not going to be able to get it into him. So sometimes I ain't sure if I'd play it. Sometimes I think we're in a position, and I know people might think it's 1980s stuff. It might be better sometimes just to play 2 up front. Play Watkins and Kane or whatever, just to...
Leave all those 4 out.
Yeah, because... Or you go an extra man in midfield and you keep the ball and try and bring teams out.
Anderson and Rice are probably going to play there, aren't they? I mean, you would think he's going to play with those 2. He's not going to probably change that.
Yeah, I see.
You must like Palmer at Chelsea. Obviously, he's you see him a lot more.
You know what? I like...
He's had his injuries, yeah.
I like Palmer, but Palmer misses Jackson. Jackson made Palmer, Palmer made Jackson. And people used to slaughter Jackson. Oh, he's no good, he misses chances. You'd love to play with Jackson, because he always went that way. He's like you, right? Do you know what I mean? Come and he'd go. When they go like that, everybody drops off, and then I'm the 10, I can get on the ball. You watch Palmer now, he puts his foot on the ball, and there's nothing there. Yeah, Pedro wants to come this way, and there's no movement. And, I just think it might be better off playing another midfield player or another centre-forward where you're enticing teams out.
Is that why he's gone with Morgan Rogers? Because obviously Harry Kane's going to drop a little bit. And that maybe Morgan Rogers can actually run behind and be a bit more of a forward, rather than the others who are a bit more sort of like dropping into a pocket.
Yeah, but at the moment, Morgan Rogers got an advantage because teams have a go at Villa. So the game opens up, and as you're a 10, you get loads of space. Bellingham plays 10, Real Madrid, whoever they play, will sit 10 behind the ball. Man City, 10 behind the ball. Do you know what I mean? A lot at Chelsea now, 10 behind the ball.
Does Bellingham have to play? I mean, for me, I just look at it and I think to myself, Bellingham's got to start, hasn't he, really? Do you think out of those 3 or 4 players? I mean, look, I love Palmer, I love Foden, I love Rodgers, but Bellingham starts? Is that where you go then? Because he is more of a midfield player as well, he can drop in.
I would. I would always play Bellingham. I just think he gives you that extra. You're going to beat these teams by third-man runs or someone running from midfield, like Scholesy did. And Roy did as well. Do you know what I mean? Make them runs. That's what we've got to do. If it's people standing with their back behind the goal and a number 10, you're getting the ball and there's a midfielder there and a defender right up your backside, there's nowhere for you to go.